morning everyone and welcome to day 6. We have come to Universal Studios today. We have just parked up. We are in Mad Hatter, but we're on the very top, so the car's going to be in the baking sun. So that's definitely a first time for us. In the past when we've parked, we've always been undercover. We had a bit of an emergency because May really needed the toilet, and there is nothing. So bear that in mind. Once you've parked, there is nothing till you are through security and onto City Walk, and then they're just located to the left at guest services. So that's a handy tip to know. So we're now just walking in. Keep going. And we'll get through. Yeah. We'll get in first and do it later. Yeah. Yeah, can you keep that thing on? Alrighty, picture taken. We're now walking in. And we have paper tickets, so let's see. Do you want to just hang a left here? I didn't link them to the app this time. I was just like, it's just going to be easier for paper because we probably won't be coming to Universal as much as Disney. So we'll just come up here. Maya, should we see how tall you are before we go in? So here's a little chart here so we can see what rides Maya can go on. Right, Daddy, get you out. Let's see how tall you are. You need to make sure you know what you can go on. Stand nice and tall. Okay, so you could definitely do E.T. and I don't know what that's meant to be, but that will be it. Okay, good job, Maya. Let's go to E.T. first. Yeah? Alright, let's go. The tickets here. My little pouch. Let's go and see. Okay, so all three just scanned our paper tickets. Maya didn't need a fingerprint. It was just me and Rahul, so that was nice and easy. We'll hang her right here because we'll head to E.T. and then we'll work our way around that way. Here we go. You turn right here. Revenge of the Mummy, 10 minutes. We might be able to do some single riders today, so you can go on and then I can go on. The Mummy's a really good roller coaster. It doesn't have say something, it's just a really good roller coaster. Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to go in the Hello Kitty shop then. Because if you're going to be a while. I'm going in the Hello Kitty shop. Oh, let's meet Hello Kitty, Maya. Let's go. She's here.
And then my audio stopped working. How frustrating is that? So as we started walking through Universal Studios, so we were just heading towards E.T. It's still fairly early in the morning, so it's quite quiet. So we managed to meet Hello Kitty, which you can see. We also met Scooby-Doo and the gang, which is great. Had a picture with the mystery machine as well. A lot of the characters were out first thing in the morning, which was really nice to see. So you can see the Simpsons. And as we came along outside the diner, they were dancing as well, which was really nice. Quite a bit of Latino type dancing, as well as like R&B and hip hop. It's a great entertainment for first thing in the morning. We then just took some pictures, took a leisurely walk all the way up, and then headed to E.T. So we arrived at E.T. Managed to get the stroller parked in the stroller parking, which is literally just out of the ride to the right hand side where the restrooms are. What I love about Universal is all their stroller parking pretty much is in the shade, which I think they have one up on Disney because at the Disney parks it's so rare to find any stroller parking which is in the shade or undercover. So I do feel like fantastic, Universal, well done. So the wait time for E.T. when we got there was about, I think it was a 15-minute wait. So So it wasn't too long, as you can see from the queue. We were pretty much there and then straight in, and not long to wait at all for first thing in the morning. I do recommend doing ET first thing in the morning. ET was absolutely fantastic. It is probably my favourite ride in Universal Studios. I don't know about yourselves, let me know in the comments below. I just feel it's one of those classics, so if you've never done it, I do recommend it. So after this, we were going to check out the animal show that they have. We had just missed it. I think we missed it by about 5-10 minutes. So we thought, okay, it's best to have a little walk around and come back for the 11 o'clock showing, if not the 12:15 showing, before we headed off to go get some lunch. So we headed through the Simpsons area and headed up to the Men in Black. The wait time, I think, was about 45 minutes for standby, but me and Rahul were going to go do the single rider. Unfortunately, just as I stepped in, got to the top of the queue, the ride had gone down. So I waited about 5 minutes, and then the cast members came and said, to be honest, we don't know when it's going to be back up and running, so save yourself time, because single rider is always going to be quick, and come back later. So I had to ditch the attempt, which is a bit of a shame because I really love the Men in Black, and actually we never got a chance to go back and do it. So we headed to Harry Potter part. So this is new to me. This is completely new at Universal. So it's Diagon Alley, and I just think it's so cool. Everything looked really realistic. I didn't catch the dragon breathing fire, which is a bit of a shame, but it was so busy. I think it was like the busiest part of Universal Studios. If I'm honest, I think everybody was here because the rest of the park during the day was pretty quiet until we came here. So I don't know if it's just because it's a smaller area, so a bit more condensed, but I actually think it's due to the popularity because everyone knows Harry Potter. So we just walked through here. We didn't do any of the rides. We just wanted to take in the experience, have a quick walk, and then we were going to head back to the animal show. So we went past the Mummy ride. That was about, I think it was a 45-minute wait as well. It wasn't too bad. So I was thinking of doing single rider, but because we wanted to get back for the animal show, we decided to keep on walking and headed back that way. On our visit past, we got to see King Julian, which was amazing. He had literally just rocked up. So there was only a couple people before us. Maya loved meeting him, and then we headed to the animal show where there's the little cooling pod bit outside, which Maya loved, and you can see Rahul's enjoying it too. So when it's really hot and you just want a bit of relief, use those. They're great, and especially if the wind is heading your way and you're downwind of it, it really cools you down. And then we headed into the theatre, and I think we only waited about 10 minutes. Again, stroller parking was in the shade, which is fantastic, which meant that the pushchair was actually staying really nice and cool and not overheating. So in the theatre we sat before the show, while she was sitting down, they've got huge fans at the back to keep you nice and cool. What I did notice though was obviously once the show started, because I have quite a lot of birds flying around, they did stop. But to give yourself a bit of shade and a bit of a cool down, come in and do the shows, because it at least gets you out of the baking sun. So after the show, we headed straight to the Hard Rock Cafe. We had about an hour left before we were going to head back and chill at the villa by the pool. So Hard Rock Cafe is the largest one in the world, so it's always worth a visit if you're in Orlando. So you can just access this from City Walk. You don't need to have a Universal Park ticket to get in. You can just go in yourself. We're actually sat on the bottom level, so you can see the pink Cadillac going around there. And we just ordered the food and it was so quick. Our server was great. Straight in for food. We just went for mains, which I shared with Maya, which she thoroughly enjoyed. I think we went for the chicken tenders in the end. She thoroughly enjoyed that. And just took in the atmosphere, because you've got to love the music at Hard Rock Cafe. And at that point, I had handed over to Maya to do some of the talking, and she was actually showing her colouring, and she got the coaster, and she was having a right old chat, and it all got missed because the audio stopped working, which is really annoying. So when she watches this back, she'll just see herself and me talking over her, which, never mind. And I'm pretty sure you're still going to find it entertaining anyway. She starts bringing everything up to the screen. So food has arrived. I went for the chicken tenders with the upgrade to the loaded fries. Rahul has gone for the what looks like a cheeseburger and onion rings, and we're just going to share with Maya so she can have a bit of everything. So guys, you're now joining us at Epcot. We went there in the evening, so it was just after 7 o'clock. So if you go 7 o'clock onwards at Epcot, just for the last couple hours, because it usually closes around 9, you can get parking for free. So we opted for Epcot this night, mainly because we've done Universal in the morning and already paid the $30 parking there. So our aim of the night was to try and get on Frozen. The timings when we arrived, the wait time had gone down to 30 minutes. So we were kind of rushing as much as we could and can to the World Showcase. Frozen you can find in Norway. So head to your left as you get in. So just at the top, you'll go to the left at the circle. You'll come to the Mexican Pavilion first, and then you'll head around to Norway. And so the attempt was, let's get on Frozen. So when we started queuing, it was 30 minutes, but it seemed to be a very, very long 30 minutes, is all I can say. So as we came into Norway, you need to go past the first section, which you can see there on the left. That's where you can meet Anna and Elsa. That wait time is always big, so we skipped that one because we were just wanting to get to the ride. So we continued round, and the stroller parking is to the right near the water, the big lake that you see in the middle where they do all the fireworks, and then you head across to the queue. end we gave up with the Frozen ride because the 30 minutes just seemed to drag on. We were not moving anywhere. So Hannah and Tom gave up first, and then I think about 5 minutes later we decided to give it up as well. So we headed back to the Mexican pavilion and went on the little Mexican boat ride, which is really nice and relaxed. And Maya brought her little Mexican doll. And then we started to watch the fireworks. They started at 9 o'clock. So as we were walking along, we watched them, which was really nice. We thoroughly enjoyed those. And that's pretty much where we're going to end the vlog for today. So I hope you enjoyed watching it. Hope you enjoyed my voiceover. Not that it was planned at all. Never mind. We'll see how the other vlogs go as I'm editing, in the hope that I don't have the same issue. But please like, comment, subscribe. Please support the channel. And I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye guys.